What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And today we're finally doing a mod to the Challenger, which I've been waiting to do this for probably like over a month. I've had this and it's just been so cold. Finally, we get a day where it's like 40 degrees out and I'm like, screw it, let's take advantage of it. Let's get this thing done to the Challenger. So yeah, you guys already know what we're doing. We're doing the HellCat lower airbox mod, which is a pretty popular mod to do to RTs and even to the SXTs 2015 plus. Pretty much you can do them to all of the Challengers. It's essentially giving the same airbox that the HellCat has, where it allows airflow to come through the actual headlight, and it gives you just more airflow. In doing my personal research, this seems to be a better option than to doing a cold air intake, just because if this airflow system is good enough for a 707 horsepower HellCat, it should be plenty enough air for my little RT with the 5.7 liter V8. If you guys are new here, my name is Jeffrey. I do videos on my 2017 Dodge Challenger RT. That's probably why you're watching this video if you're not subscribed. I also do videos on my 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is lifted and the project vehicle for this channel. So if you're interested, check out my channel, subscribe. And another real quick shameless plug, if you guys notice, I'm wearing the geekswithcars.com hoodie. So I did start selling some merch. If you guys are interested, you can check that out in the link below. And then also, if you guys are interested, you can check out the podcast channel me and my fiance started up. The link will be down below. But with all that out of the way, let's jump right into this video because I'm really excited to get this installed done. But pretty much this is the lower airbox. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. There goes the hole where the airflow comes in at, and I got a K&N air filter, like a high flow air filter. Figured this would be a better option than getting the stock one. So without further ado, let's jump in this thing. I believe it shouldn't take too long to do. It's kind of cold out still. It's like 40 degrees, so I don't want to take too long, but let's see how long this should take. It shouldn't take too long, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so as you can see, that's what it's like when you take it off. Essentially, you have to unloosen this, unclamp this hose, and there's one, I forgot the size, but you have to just like unscrew it. Unscrew that, this whole thing will come off. I also unscrewed the little portions, so there's a couple other like little screws, which I guess you don't have to do that part yet, but that's the part that actually separates the upper from the lower airbox. And this is my stock air filter, which, yeah, it's definitely time. I knew it was time when I got my last oil change. They were looking at it as well. Even like when they tell me, I never trust them, but when I did look at it afterwards, I was like, yeah, it's definitely time to get a new air filter because this is pretty bad. But I figured I'm gonna upgrade, so I might as well just wait. Yeah, this is, I'm not really sure. This is like oily. This is one of those oil, I'm probably butchering what this could be. I don't really know why there's so much, like, it's wet. I don't know what that is. I don't really know. If you guys know, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm gonna do some research on that as well. I don't know why it would be this. Why is it like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. This isn't water. It feels like this is like, because look at that. That's not water at all. It's almost like sludge. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm an idiot, which I'm leaving this in the video because I want to let you guys know, like, I don't know everything. Yes, so turns out it was oiled. That's what I thought, but I thought that sounded stupid. I was wondering why it felt oily. The new one's the same way, so that makes sense. I believe it's an oil filter, probably not an oil filter. I'm not sure the correct term. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm assuming that there's oil to help prevent stuff from passing through, which that's what I thought. But anyways, the part that I do want to tell you guys, the part that I was like mostly afraid of doing, is taking out the actual pen that goes inside of the headlight. There goes the hole. So it's super simple to take out, which I was kind of scared. Like I said, there's 3 little pins. Just push them in, and it pops open. Look at that. It doesn't seem like it will be, but once you do it, there's definitely air. There's definitely room to do it. Oh, our neighbor, he's back there getting it. Yeah, so that's the hole. Pretty much pop these bad boys out. The whole thing just opens up, which is pretty simple, pretty cool that, you know, it's like that. It doesn't seem like it will, but it does. This is literally just a plastic cap. So, take that off, there goes that. And with the new AirBox, the one thing I will say, which I did see inside in another video, if you look at this AirBox, it seems like it's a little bit wider, and the grooves on down the side seems to be more smoother versus inside the normal RT. Seems like it's just set up to let more air in. Will it add any horsepower? Probably not. It's really just a more, it's just a cool factor type of mod, you know. But I do want to say though, the actual AirBox itself, the stock OEM one, seems like it's set up better for letting air flow in. Now, the other thing which I didn't mention is I have the AFE tubing. Now, you can get the stock one, but from what I've heard, the AFE tube seems to be a little bit more sturdy. So this is an aftermarket one. It's the tubing that goes from there to the actual intake hole. So with this one, I'm gonna open this up and see how this looks, but it should be pretty simple to install. It's literally just pop in and, you know, it does what it does. But let me do that real quick. This is the tubing, so it's pretty simple. It's actually packaged up really nicely. So from my understanding, it should be pretty keyed, so you can't screw it up. Yeah, so this should be keyed, so you can't screw it up. Assuming that hole goes in there, and you turn it, and it's gonna like lock in. But before I go any further, I'm gonna get the other upper box connected to this. It should take me literally 2 seconds to do that, and then we're gonna connect that to that, and then we're gonna put it back inside the vehicle. And I want to actually take it off for a quick rip. I want to see how does it feel, if I notice any differences. But let's get Alright, so as you can see, this is what it looks like. You just pop it on. Pretty simple. Popping it on. This is what the whole AirBox is going to look like. Pretty simple. Once you tighten up everything up, it's going to be pretty sealed up, pretty nice. On this side, there's actually grooves, which I didn't notice. There's grooves that you stick this part in first, and then you close the other part, so that makes sure it's like a real nice, tight seal, which is nice. You don't want anything extra popping in there. I'm just making sure it's pretty tight down. There's no like leaks or anything like that. Looks like it's pretty good. Just want to do a quick visual inspection before I put this back into the car. But overall, it looks good. This, I mean, honestly, this is like straight up, like a cold air system does the same thing. Just getting cold air. This is probably the best option you can probably do. Like it's an enclosed containment of getting just fresh, straight cold air. So let's install this back in the car. Alright guys, so it's installed now. Two quick things. There is two actual parts, which actually I'll show you. On the stock AirBox, you have to take off the grommet off of there. That's what you use to like screw in the bolt at the top. And then there's one, this guy right here. This is a rubber grommet. Now, I couldn't get this piece off. I was going to transfer this into the new one, but it looks like this is just like a bump stop so it's not bumping something inside the engine bay. I couldn't get that piece off, and it's like, I think it's probably down there on that side. I don't think that's a big deal because on the, at least inside the HellCat lower airbox, when you look at this, like it's not like there's no airflow getting in to, or even on here, like it's not connected to the actual airbox itself. Just like a rubber grommet. I believe it's like a bump stop. I couldn't get this off, so I just left it on here. It's just too cold to get this thing off. It's like, it's basically just stuck on. But if you can't get that off, you can get that off and get the other part off and just transfer that to the new lower airbox. But just want to get that out of the way, just let you guys know. There's something I didn't realize until like almost when I was putting it in, that you can take those pieces off. And just to show you what the HellCat AirBox thing looks like, so you can see there goes the hole. It's going in there. Air is going directly in. It's going into the AFE tubing and going right into the airbox itself and going straight into the engine bay. I just took my 5.7 cover off because I like the way it looks when you just see the engine itself. I think it looks more appealing. I just put the K&N sticker on there. Why not? We're gonna button everything up real nice and quick. I think I'm going to take this one a quick little spin around the corner. I just want to see what's the difference. If you feel anything, hear anything. I mean, I'm going to definitely do like an updated video, like my review after some time. But just for real quick, for, you know, giggles, let's take it around the corner real quick. It's a nice day out. Let's see what it does, if it feel any difference at all. I don't expect there to be any difference, but just want to see if you hear anything different. Maybe, we'll see. Alright guys, so this is actually a couple days later. I just want to show you guys, this is kind of what the car, I've been driving the car around, to work and on the way back now. Doesn't feel any different. Have I gotten on it? Not really. That's just my radar detector going off, if you're wondering what that is. But I haven't noticed anything different really at all. Let's take a quick look at my air intake. It's pretty much the same. Since it's like 50 degrees, it's 45 degrees out right now, which is actually a really nice day considering it's February in Buffalo. But I mean, I guess I haven't really noticed enough. I guess really enough time hasn't passed for me to really notice anything different yet. I mean, but the car feels the same. It sounds pretty much the same. There's no like extra sound because of the intake. But we're about to jump on the highway real quick, and I'll let you guys hear what that sounds like. All right, but we're jumping on the highway. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room because there's a car in front of me up there. Give myself a little bit more room. Gonna downshift. I'll give you guys my updated impressions over, a period of time. But for right now, I can't really tell any difference. I mean, just watching the air intake temperature, it does seem to be slightly cooler. If that, just because, I mean, but it makes sense. More air is being pushed into it. It's going to cool it down more. It's going to cool it quicker. But I'll give you guys some updated impressions over, the next couple weeks. So if you guys are interested, check that out. Should be on the channel here soon. But like that, guys, I'm going to end the video here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to the channel. I have a whole bunch more content coming up, and a whole bunch more stuff coming up for the Challenger and for the Jeep Grand Cherokee. So if you're interested, check it out. And like that, we are out of here, and goodbye.